Assalamu alaikum badingol mbal temtulambal jayila albe dunia karo dauda mbafulale ko juma mubarak mbal kontena arajumola yo alhamdulillah bi arajumalumban safo karo tilmonin kononto november karo mfele bi nga nyasoto soto pour kana dron ka program mulkali janka futala insajen se kachance nyofa hamundi ino kana nyoji be ning jusola bar hakilo wala mu hakilo wala ka kul tamandi so wala nan nada jam bi fanan alnal badi malum Ebrima Scattred Janneh bi alhamdulillah alfa ba so to mi yalon ko atelo mu nyaton ko ti alfa ti mi yalon ka marata gunjuru la balabo nyoto sifa mu me bela mfangola dindingolo mbar dinding na dinno keta alfa di saying alhamdulillah bela alfa lo mati bari bi nata pour ka wo kacha nali ya remember nene nga kacha sifa so to jambori na program o mantano bi nata wala don pour ka joki ka continue ka alhamdulillah kan luntambata ka bisimila na program oto anin ka fali albe dawoda alisen na program o share alsa like anin anin fanan nimi lafta pe ofen contribute la do so contribute yo alhamdulillah na alfaba fela na da screen oto be tentula be jayila alfaba be tentula se mol konton anisa fo mol yetalon jamati anila position o momenti jannim be kacha dadla bisimila
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Mr. Janneh barka bake be mobe salamu la ka bonde Gunjur jan kata fo dunia dawoda telemu Dembo Karl Touray mo maka fo nyakal the president of Gunjur Sports Committee kabrin 2021 kana sign telemu the president of Gunjur Sports Committee Dembo Karl Touray.
Yo alhamdulillah Dembo mbete tulambe la fele alhamdulillah mbe mfangola momi yalon ko wati as boring can support selflessly wala mu pakuntati mbete tula Ebrima pakunta mbete tulambe jayila bawo abe dawo da kala problem on lebleje kana ka cool operate moli mini yalon ko nibe program soto kan wokuma ya ta baba bakel Dembo mbete tulambe jayila alhamdulillah ngalon kabirin 2021 be alfa yala nyaton kayala nyin kafo kono wala Gunjur Sport Committee bari not only that fana imeta jele janni futa nyim palasol nin kudol bar alhamdulillah sayinga fele stadium o tata abanta wala jamfata baba baken safono the dressing room wall sayim ini wala be nyola wo fanan tata jamfata nying stadium o ala nying taro abe nyaming tenting ya mira abe mun nafale soto la Gunjuru ana abe Gunjuru la balabo nyoto aba sambala no level jamale to anen asemi no anen in terms of ka football or motivate ka moli sign di pour dindingo le nila anen nyato ta mume sifa be la mira roto asemi ke no Gunjuru la anen Gunjuru la football la ta nyato.
Yeah, Mr. Janneh barka bake nying stadium oni ajibe asanyato ta min sino Gunjur la ntawo kontila no because ni ajibe ni football ojibe when they sports jibe in general dulal min ya ko le advanced bake wolo dulal min ya ko wolle ba top in the world la infrastructure is an infamous compare so sports development or infrastructure is the most important area. It's part of the foundation ni woman taraje you can struggle to adjust to the more level so niaji be in the past Ilaso Serikunda and Banjul they have in grass picture soto ila football banyada maybe man no football or but facility min be bul wasn't tolbul nin tolbol yan dara play on low dal for ninga sikono nyamo kam fo kijo kam farale so say be damin wo be dula belet so nung minanga nying open one of our local journalists na ka jaso ka konye ko ka play kenyo kan akonya ka momurndo ko man nkai why akonya ko I've been watching one player for 2 years but nene mala play until B numanga je open konyo B la mala play nkai ko yamre mine osawa konyo because we are playing on a grass pitch kai so therefore grass pitch asa minsi non tella dolfa mo wo ya telo aba minsi non tolla dolmo wo ya telo when it comes to talent development a lot of players they can show themselves certainly no matter what they can do because if a player can on a ground me and it becomes struggle to keep the ball or to do whatever they want to do. So secondly, niaji be fanan abe advantage fanan financially because it is the place whereby mojima kala fika play world. So competitive advantage bijele and in financially fanang if advantage sotolale in the long run. And afa dal to quantify la no is our tabakela. Yeah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, nafa warata definitely nyimu kule timi ya lonko nyabo lamu aning is a pride for Gunjur. Be dinni wol sa indila bariga nyin kenyo konyo football o min po ba on teka play nun tam team o ele so nim ba nyuna ko play le nin lungo min nan data stadium moto isinga fe koto le so much so that if ka kupe fa no fa because dol dal kenyo kono la Gunjur ani wo tele ko longo te jen ka train ba dale to and all those things nim man dara kenyo kono singo ka sanko to aka fe an koto mbuka bolo fa no ko nyanta kila nim be bolo ka bori ka kupe ka bolo noma nka too mindless so bomba kick la no le fonta kick la no because that's how complex is ninda no lungo bi nebe ibe kenyo ko itata fenko to stadium mode so no one day min fon tol ka train as much as possible but hani wo train ke ninta ta banjun wol kan jo 6 not baka wol kan no 6 not because once in a while then tol ka play nyamo kan and ni man dala definitely e bondi de ro yelo ndi nyamo kan ibika la perform la no so womo te fam la personal experience lady even though wo wa toli samato ka sabule na key player fam man play ba mfam la ka samato nyini mfam ni man mo so to min be fula samato la wo mari ka fa ya woto ite atuje ngakari ta ba samato go ni wo mari man la fika samato di la wo yalo so just ka tandi dindi ngol la bi to nya ko be man perfect but alhamdulillah ye motivation bale soto and they need to take opportunity means so ba mo jama itolma wali no play la probably ba wan dolka training min go wato itol man la bi mari ka ball training min ken dolma bolo fa wala so to e katale for secondary school bolo fa man so da training be tinya nga bondi je ko nyami ko feeling din dolo mi ko kare wole bolo so to wole to nga ta o fanan to nga tara wole wo fanan wala bolo be tinya to bolo buka so to so nga say so ko nyama ne minimum son ka borol ke yes say so ko no so bari so baro mu determination no dangoleti when infrastructure man taraje bari bi alhamdulillah maybe tolte bolla sa sabula kupe kuta sabule tol man training ke so alhamdulillah wokuma ya tabakele mbe Usman konton na Usman Sane mbe tentula mbe ila ani mol mi ya lon ko e bebe jiberol ni momo e contribution soto ise lafaje ni interno ilafta fewo fem pour la programme to dro ise fet din sa fe ni den no woben so la but alhamdulillah nimbe ko complain kan nunto ko cool fenke talba dressing room of na woman soto bare October nin sign tema kabirin alkali ba e berola lamna force block la warning bi tema alhamdulillah ko tariata ba ke dem wese fennim fonni nin dress room o la capacity muminity because ntolenga fenko le jabe bero kan in October by the time November be banna almost say silingo fenko rufo be kele silang alhamdulillah. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, in dressing room coming at the beginning, the Gambia Football Federation will never fund come through the regional FA. So all the funds are going through the regional FA. So ntoka request ke to ka fund soto. But the fund that we were allocated for is $1 million. But kabiring and crossiro ke ngana kul kensu nyoka ngaje ko $1 million as a keno akolela puru woya be banno because originally another size of minfafe size on ngaje ko do yata so we decided we are going to make it bigger puru nyin kamala as a last for long kana ke dan ko doron dress room moti so ni o ko kacha we are able to convince them puru nga size warandi so thank God it is a bigger size now. And then nga low up to a level whereby roofing everything dekeda. But Janneh ka low nga stakeholders meeting will follow commande. All the 24 teams can participate in our league ngebe commande ni meeting osoto katandi la ko lafta ka dressing room low. But the fund that we have amantala sila. So what I look kamala mbala le puru nga volunteer nga tesito because nyam na feel la history ni ajibe a lot of tesito la man lo ni ka ko le bangul. Buwapada na la executive for mall. By then I was a coach. It only Yambondi junior school. We come on our own ground. It was a very big challenge, but they were able to take us back. Tana yem family yellow. So what the same style or system? That's what we employed. Although we use like a mold you sometime, but every weekend team will be commanded purinana. So team will and other associations wol fanan kana le kalon kan kam ma ko ikaje ko no do ko nyeta so do ko ni every weekend people come pour nga volunteer from Monday to Thursday ka mon la haya ki jo ela sane pour isa do ko because ita most no every day ka volunteer nga weekend wol tanga ka sasi pour timol be kana nan ka alo wonyam so far so good building o sa o bantale roofing banta so saying nga kono be concrete le so saying la famille ke wala ka make so nga plumbing ke pour ni kamala hanina da janna tana kono be momba isa kamo use no ba ta kuma da bakel so la faka plumbing ka make so inde so nga plumbing ke and some other little works nga je ko wole keno yeah so far wala nyama
ye woku maya tabakele volunteerism kamol ka volunteer ta tesito ke akaku samba akaku tariandi bakele even though do bije for finance to bari bawo nga volunteer je red cross oli je wati sinaje ye tarasirinje probably some of the first aid knowledge means to work and save life bawo ku dol ketan tolla watolla modol singol katita nata ke mansorolti probably ni know how bije wolma nyanna wo sifal sotola modol fata model boy mane tata filo ta nata kela sayati probably ninga face either sol soto nga mol soto me basic knowledge soto the new world maybe they will be here with us ite follow bawo bira keta drong wo si fal na keta mobile kata dole be chikala jana wol maybe manyan na chikala fam in the first place so woli red cross la taroje la voluntary sim akumaya ta ba kele knowing kunun toli tata turu jara ku si fa min na where nobody is there nim ku keta mol baby na dole be chikala jana dole be yele mandila jana so maybe they in a good intention but they do more damage to you than good because of knowledge mi mansodo mbo ko for la Gunjur la fanang mbe bawo I think they are the best in the whole region the fan club mi alon ko ikadula dunde nyami so nyini dol mu small thing native for ibik mol min bije because man kunul long ikanyindi dol mi rawol mu kuri wallati bawo dol fan club man dara even do nga mol so to mi yanko modan tan ka manage ni nga moto kilim fa fandino na senketa pour yeta football jibe la bara jama wol moy donkilla sakonin tamno be lose kanne walla be fenkela to motivate you wo yalo and the saddest part is nim football o banda rong nim ma win mo be ka janjane football al da ma fi je ani mo dan tam so wala na people like that was wol fongan kan of faila bawo he's always there he never leave us our side so wol kulet so volunteerism abete atabakele pour mo be aje ko nyimun taleti nga jiben se min keno to take it to another level because Gunjur pride lombi pour nga ñem feel sifa ñin soto dembo modol sa foko ha football sport committee man transparent bikela kulong all albo ku sifa address la nyaadi la bawo do be ñini ka ke perception wal bawo ndeketa football al ndeketa committee fanante andu involved transport ku ko non mindi be bantay quand même fo anim be caring sometimes it's two different things but in tolmu molle temin be do ko wala molle so ila lebere sol la muinti so we need to give them the assurance ko ya mira nyaming anabe nyaming so ale mu mechanisms le put in place puruning transparent school mol kamini for mini yalon ko whether they are true or not but there are things me yalon ko need to be addressed with because be more lejewo
what is a very very important question transparency is very important because niba malarim public force la or public whatever materials you have to be transparent to the public because here entrusted with those are the different materials Ntola tenko na activities are all guided by a constitution. Me alonko aton the teams will family wada or stakeholders will family wada anyanta kake wala nyama. You understand? Sometimes it matter outside the way you want it, and in inside the way you operate might not be the same. But about that another at the end of the day, the most important thing is any single dollar me alonko is generated. Anything me alonko as total. At the end of the year, we have an AGM. Or AGM, we have a financial report incoming delivery. And the financial report, me and audit. A bigger financial report, me and I'll see alpha way. Alenare Kalko and in the defense. No, it has to be audited. You understand? And the financial report, all the reports in a table, we give people up to 1 hour to ask questions, to criticize, whatever to look with me and if you are or whatsoever. We give them the platform for a diam. Any answers we give them that. Kabirin International Gunjur Sports Committee, as a president, as a member in the first place. The reason why I even come to Gunjur Sports Committee, I was a coach before I come to Gunjur Sports Committee. But I feel Gunjur Sports Committee is a communication to the teams among better. I used to criticize them severely. If a team will suffer on time or if it suffer foul. So when I came in, I make sure that what area more address. Because I make sure that every single thing I suffer. Kabirina as a president also. Understand? Na treasury department benyade la capacity benyade. We need some adjustment. I bring in some people me along. Finance me la profession to come near some manner to be attached to our treasury department, put a market with the latest or the modern system of accounting and reporting. All some manner into the system, and they were very, very helpful. Kabi Natana, in the system will change totally. A few years ago, the way we report and in sign reporting is different. Because science and the system will be used comparative reporting. Now, figures means of the last year, compare with the figures of this year. Pre one side last year, I spend, I feel this year, I spend them fast year, that is all made clear before the stakeholders at every Congress. So until every year is reported, and every day Dallas become monkey. Or less fun in Dallas to 10,000 balance failure or 15,000 balance failure at the end of the year. So until transparency more, I believe we are 100% transparent when it comes to the funds and whatever we have, Gabe reported.
Okay, Fansola Bedauda coming in for Dembo Karl Touray, the president of Gunjur Football or Sanat of the Sport Association. Wala ni wala be kachala jang ali amwe bao jiberale ni be nyaton kaya lete mo be satisfy la no bao bar nimmin ni fana ya lon ko iman satisfy and question all be bule doubt soto is a finti alfa le kamini be nyato ini a contact soto then ye nyinin kai to la doubt so le se wo clear because do be perception is katara siri ne malo min be caring mo be assume ko nyimman soto but nin dar num fanang itela concern momenti ma wo address. Definitely you can walk to the necessary trustees all me yano ko nyaton kol bije ini se kacha pro ila doubt moment nga remember what lamin jamme wol bije anin sa hollam tu wol nen ko lan ko jawol inene ye complaint box or dada no marse to ka sakije even though mo jama bu ka safero ke je so ne complaints so you write your own things yet andoro ya fenke je mo jama ma access wo wato because safer ko ko kale amol bulu or might be time to time more sponsor any radio time jana koto so that more means a call case a complaint on infendol ke so at least just trust create because work matter for the success of sport Gunjur kono Mr. President nying stadium of fela lota hele dressing room of anambina bankang bari tonya ala lota bin nyari nyaming it has to be maintenance anyanta maintenance lale anyanta fendole nyanta tinya la jele nyanta renovate lale ale mun plano le la pour ka water ka sustainable in the problem fendu tinya ta ka pitota ka take care and all those fenjamale bije mi alon ko aka filo tu abenyami wala pour ka improve to another level and wom kodoleti woy kodoni commitment baleke ale mun plan le put in place.
Well, okay, on that area na plan wala mi alonko is a very strong plan. Mi alonko ninga implement the struggle to maintain the dressing room and the struggle also to maintain the pitch itself. Na small management committee lalo. That committee is the MOU between Gunjur Sports Committee and the Gambia Football Federation. Wale committee samba into existence. So what committee whatever marara filo the maintenance la that includes the dressing room as well as the pitch. So every game me and a player at the Nyamina football field, a certain percentage will be sent to a special account. What account winning at the end of every year, Mbajubela area meaning we feel they need to be maintenance. No do kala. So we are going to play Northern there every Northern match. certain amount should go to that account. You understand? Every second division match, certain amount should go to that account. And other competitions, many are going to play on that pitch. You understand? If I could create that, me is going to that account. Because one thing I made very clear, grass pitch you can maintain is very expensive. So on dollar pitch auto, you understand? Game on enter play the game for free. You understand? Game kita play at least at the end of the day 500 levels dollar anyantala soto because you understand ika kurang use every day ko nya mota ka jibo so it's costly so ni ko ba kala da mi ya ka ba kala free place that most nan what you play here for free you are going to kill everything. So the last time we have a meeting you understand with some members of the attorney from the regional FA they going dollar as far as I'm here we are going to make that clear to everybody majo play the jam Majo take a treat. Unless funny mistake was total. Majo mind that internet income less because income like a jansam. So for ina offense mana. So plan of work is in place. You understand? Me I go game wo game na play the jere. I enter ka do din do account ko. Ka go at the end of every year or even any time ga feel ko feta kada da wo account do nyanta ko support.
Dembo jamal lebe mararin wo account la fo gunjurun kol bi jele mini mu signatory to account la fo account be nyaton kol le bul mem ni banata banko la football la jamal la mu signatory for that account.
Yeah, account of man finalized 100% as at now. But the form from key signatory leti. Now treasurer is going to be a signatory. And one person from the Gambia Football Federation is going to be a signatory. And another person from the regional FA is going to be a signatory. So Gunjur Sports Committee alone, takodo wonna noje without Odol Ma Kalamta. Odol Fanta wonna noje without Gunjur Sports Committee Ma Kalamta. That's how we agreed coming bitala wonna nyama. Nin signal nin kole was sign up pura bondi. You understand? At least one person have to come from another party. Pun kaja kolo bondi noje. Yeah.
Wo kumaya tababa kele purunga signatory sort of from Gunjur and nim kodo be bondila unless mo killing mo fula at Walter mo fula wala mo killing ta bondila no nyindo ni ma kalamuta wo kumaya but dembo wo question do fana nyinen ka bawo tonya akumaya dale nyinte kala no free no puru ka lawe kadula yele mo wate ka kenye banjala dati mo diate na je and all those things because of kodole nyanta maintain and we want to leave it to a perfect state so that nim football be kala je at a competitive level wato men but wo min gesila Gunjur ba secondary school fanantama easy in terms of more training global ye mun latitude le so do ka training ke field to ba as far as I am concerned secondary school ni nyami na might be feeling no bago follow don dol kamin ke dorong ka murbal tanga dulala si dorong nga nun kundi nin singola wo ya no nga jega filo titari jandi wo mari be sula la so mala ta indi no be la vila wala pour ka nun kundi ni singola wo ya lo
Inside there are some places bolka train them still nyami na filo is a no go area for now wo mota trainer not again the only thing we do is come inside the team let's say Gunjur United say allow no once a week ka train ge famo but that the filo let's say la free up so will allow no come so many kabile BNA train ge ya tan so will allow no because even zonal team we allow them to train there once that is a day before their game work allow no but these other teams be gradually ka train there because easy la for team for example a team in Kulkoji cannot come to Nyamina and train. You understand? So around so we are in Kulkoji, but train so more be la so ka train dami. You understand? Don't have Nyamina feel of Palaje, space or do be ye but than a model ka train will to so team will be here. They have places ka train dami. You understand? But feel all use for affiliated teams. Me and Kamanke attend for let's say United game with or something me and we are going to discuss with them. You understand? If, for example, you have a team coming from Bahau, they want to play you, maybe you cannot take them to, it is someone who does me along, you like to bring them to Nyamin. So, condition of me are handing at Aroma Fleko, I'll cast house, or I'll 1,000 euro, whatsoever, will be arranged, putting government's opportunity in the team, so that is a Fenko play, so it's a use no Nyami, Imanta Korea Kubas, or Bakel.
Wokumaya tababa kele Dauda Dauda Drame Nano Drame mbeten tulambe jaila Lamin Jamme mbeten tulambe jaila alla jiberol nan la comments all we appreciate it anim mol mi yalon ko bebe jiberola mbe nimmbe kacala doron wala mun nyaton koti na balabo nyoto la fenya la gunjur sate to kombo gunjur bin ni wala be kacala ka football la ko li jibe anin ka do mbulo li janjan kam bulol wara sport dol la bol fanan na ko kacala Dembo Gunjur stadium or sort of dressing room will be now saying, I made a long overdue. More complaint, bari or complain only in a good way. Well, and sometimes ka complain at a better ata. I make disrespect in a nice way. Ka kala voice project. And mini safero like Gunjur online and mo jamalu. Mbe tentulambe jailan. Of course, Fabai Janneh because nka follow he feed me with a lot of information about Gunjura sport about all saying. Then Jamal play la ma wolf at all, but sport Gunjura sport abe mu level leto bi itela assessment bi abe mu level leto.
Well, Gunjuru niajibe generally Nico sports. We are not at the highest level. The level of the Mialango is very low, to be honest. Perception on Bembulunum before is like football or sports. Where I think I know to come back. Other sports are not encouraged. When I become the president of Gunjur Sports Committee, na Kewado over here from Brikama, na I want to have access to one of your constitutions Jube, how Dolphin be sports encourage the because we are not truly encouraging sports. You understand? So not a will pick from those areas. Other sports include in our constitution. Whenever they come into existence, as a Kentolo can something the Mia is legal, is constitutional. So why I make sure that we do something in basketball. You understand? Basketball is a sport it's not alive as far as Gunjur sports is concerned. Gunjur. You understand? But I made sure that cook in basketball. And I have somebody is ready 100%. Kajoko, whenever we want to promote basketball, I think he's ready to take the lead. You understand? I think basketball campaign for 4 days before the commencement of the season, which was very successful. Very successful. Mojana the Fidinanka interest and they want to take part in basketball. So it is part of my plans, Kajoko, at the Nyamina football field, the basketball loan strategy. Because Nimang loan also you will not be able to develop the sports and also I engage people many around they are into athletics. You have I think 2 or 3 athletics clubs here, but they don't have any relationship with the sports committee. They organize their own competitions or whatsoever. So I have a discussion with them. Mandate to even organize competitions because I'm not committed. I'm clubs led. Let's say a football club cannot organize in Noetan. A football club is organized in Noetan. So what I want us to do is to set up a subcommittee. Me and Gunjur Sports Committee, Gunjur Sports Committee lead that as the body being athletics organized. So I have that arrangement with them up to an extent that they accepted what I was saying. You understand? So I also went to Congress. Now Congress are convinced putting a budget line or a call. Need a competition or not. Sports committee fanang. Sa same also kajeko. You want dimba bulenga kule akankoye ko say let's do this. But Nima budget line also for that you will not be able to take part in it. So Congress was able to understand that because we are a sports committee. We have to migrate from that notion about football. So a lot of people understand that. So other sports will come. It's just a matter of time, but other sports will come because for basketball and athletics, I definitely want to see they are going. Along the way, we'll try and bring in volleyball and other sports, but it is very, very challenging. Even within my own executive, because some people are not even interested at all in other sports. You understand? More base all about football. And not everybody want to play football. More will be young. They go and play basketball in Brikam. I've seen those people. So we have to do something for them. They have a right. You can benefit from sports. The football or no, you can play athletics canon, just a basketball canon, volleyball, other sports. So it's not a responsibility as a sports committee. Kabin on for sports committee na. Don't responsibility mo purun ko opportunity yellow wale. So they are committed kaje ko. Those opportunities are created. Because I can say a lot of these major zones now, we are very close. We are very, very close. Serkunda is West, Birikama, Sukuta and Honest. We are very, very close. We communicate a lot. I follow Serkunda is very well, and I also follow Birikama very well. Birikama is set up near Jube. They have a volleyball officer, a basketball officer, athletics officer. They have all these officers. Many are whole ye londi le purun ko tournament organize. So ndefana mo copy le ngadu de in our competition. You understand? Sekunda is in karate as a sport. You understand? So nearly will compare Kajilo Koini one team a big gap like one man down football when they went into other sports. And then the thing is they have athletes they are representing the Gambia.
Yeah.
It's a minute so no mean for Satambi Wala. What pride is a minute in sport means that Tabino, a player create up to the extent of representing the country. That to look pride wallet. So therefore it's mandatory on us Kajako na kuke water. It will take time before Moftal will level, but we have to do something now. At the end of the day, na doko in sports is definitely not complete.
Yeah, sport mo umbrella term leti amanke football o damaji andung dembo. So yo kumaya tabake la puru mira lole futa water. I think we do online. Fanambe sport dol pick la playing a moli tanga mol educator la ba o ngaji kurang obesiaring. And the sport monkey purka play ka kodo da maso to nim football or but the general health, wokumaya tabake. Near Jibela medically signed, people are saying, sport, monkey bamang is about 50% of ila health in terms of ila penko. So more being opportunities sotolale. And nabekela walking club leti wo, marathon club lo tennis lo more semi woman keno. Purunga mamang bao mole min ka mamang ba ke research ya tandi ko wala ka simaya mole ti mini alon ko ebika mamang so nin la futa banko la sate la health la banko la health la fonga sport encourage amanke tulunti sport manke tulun ken senti mini ko fe ma understand what sport is all about not only match all mo bari jadi kende ani sport ni mamango bar mol ka min mira amanke football da mamanke sport hani ka tamang jang ke bali ke je dobije ka fendol ke mini lonko ibe fengol role live di pala jana dan ko roy mamma so nyanta wokelale so dembo malang jasi malang nyas ko tennis also dembo birin tolbe dindiari even though man tennis courts also to but tennis was a very popular thing molla kruol ko to nindula min tele ko lango be jen kanune dada mvango nga tennis battle dada ka tennis ke wola wo wato I remember my uncle alama ala yam fo kay boy nene he was very good with it bari comme ni marathon ol nim fendo len seke because mol akamin ke janni marathon ka si mol ka train for that marathon so mari the whole of that year ibe exercise lale ibe mamman nale kende ke so balabo nyoto asifa nyanta mira la wala la I think Gunjur as generally need to see sport ko not only ka kodo soto je wala entertainment ni don be ka more entertain bari as something me along ko jadi kende ale be link ala no jadi kende be dawo da nyato ta be wala to bawo hanni mun kodi le be bulu ni badi ngol man jadi kende soto ela kodo be kata wolle ta. So, but this can avoid that. I didn't know wala na PE wala ni fengoli imanya na bondi la school or to kadindi wala nindi so that katandi la it came for a purpose. So, wala kumaya tabakele ni sport committee ajibe ni seke Gunjur online bijane we can help and start educating and start raising fund. Ngajibe se minkeno like volleyball is jalo fangotano le ngakumasi le nga design. And sungudun wala se interest wo fanana not only for them to come and be cheerleaders. But it all finance involved into sport because musol le kana dindi nim bal keta sport is all debate about transfer le dingoli ale fu musulom fo kelo wobe mako ila baba kele mol kamin for ne muso kana ne generation obele karan so nte ni being a millong mammango la kuola nte na musoli deny la no pour exercise dung nyim balabo nyoto kono not finance min bije skill min bije but the health aspect also min bije bao iketa nya wolle fana mu dindi wol kululality to a larger extent so wo kumaya ta baba ke I hope nenenga sunkutu ni football o kele hem defense football team o so to le sunkutu ni bari ato ku ya fango Gunjuru o wato bar wodo Gunjuru mam futa wo level la dolba fole ka wandi dingol fenge kumo sifale be bare lunkiling baba fo dimu sungutu dola mum aka play na team wole asingo nata kati football okay asingo kada sungutu ko indingo nying so wo dal that's the stroke that break the camel's back you know we very work at a mole mata no koten but I remember St. Peter's contacted us no you need a team of binala le football team we only have 4 girls football ngare Sanchaba team it only couple mira but they are very good team you know I said double wall but the bonde wall walla muntela team multi so but it was very interesting until then in a lot of opposition soto about you know molka kumo sifa before because that was a new concept that time you know but now dunia is a global village ngajele musu team olbe minna ngajele molbe kodo min soto ka wola ninkele se wo soto musol fana nyanta wo opportunities soto lale probably England football team won might be ning kambia team of bente be nyoma mandila baba kala musu team wala wodi so wo kumbaya ta baba kelembe mfano muso ko donna Mariama Juare as always you know ani mol mi yalon ko bebe jiberola be ni comment finance to ye fe offense to isa na pena dembo but football o fango bawo of recent ngajele burfudu yal Gunjur no nim Madina United you know drota so football all wise Gunjur be mun level leto might be second division number for third division number you know wo bondi nyoto minima understand.
Yeah, Gunjur right now, Gunjur la division team, our second division, be here for the past, I think 6 years now. Our fight can promote for almost 3 years or 4 years in a row, Katara in the top tier. But unfortunately, we can qualify now. So in the last game, in the fourth game, me along official second division game, me along and played on the soil of Gunjur, which was a very big day for me and for a lot of my people. Although nga criticize locally on our local media for not giving us the build-up that we expected towards that game, because that game is very historic for me, and I believe Kaintaka attention palace but man now also. But thank God, the attendance at the field on that day was impressive. A lot of people came to watch Gunjur United for the first time at home. So this year they have a very big advantage. Kajeko is qualified now to go to the first division. First division is the main target. Goes on right now, but right now we are in the second division.
Fourth division wala mu target alamang ala yasone ndimbulu dembo nga jele fanang Gunjur United you know ika trial session of fananke ba won new thing that for us ba ndol baga wol ma wol mira nung as a concept you know so pruka ka molta so what trial session or what is very technological you know tell us about that you know what trial session or how it goes.
Yeah, trial season on ka desle identify. Yeah, open trial ke more invite. More yalonko you feel you want to take part in a second division team. You want them to see you and then select you. You attend that trial. So trial on sometimes 1 or 2 days. So player can from all around. Yeah, for the number of players being you'll be surprised. Player is more than 40 to 50 players. They all come try United data. And also the player don't identify me along they feel they can help them. So this year they organize an open trial. So from the trial they were able to select some players. It's a team of all the teams from 4th, 2nd division, they all do it. They create a trial organized, who they want. So Momo Lokitarek, you become part of the team.
Yeah. Which is very good because look at talent scout, you know, Kajibe, you know, Molmi Alonko is a perform to high level. And we can tell that performance deserve because Dolawat or Dolby, Woli Diakuya, Wolkatal, Diakuya, Woli Trent, away man train, Woli, they know where be Tala, so Dobby Oka Kenya set back to Marilko, Ibika Boribak, you know, to football or monkey Boribati. They don't want to do any board training, board training to look so walla. But they know definitely, you know, might be a choice man siya babake. They will be picked, you know, if fit away, man fit woyalo. Or a certain club, or a certain club letter, you know, it's a damporo be wallet on they need to play and name are really man fit. So wo matter like I mean competition over Kataraje, bao mall, they know how man train one yam and man perform eventala and eventala woyalo. So new kumbaya be near reference samba back, put be dinding all me alonko. iban satisfy nyawo nye salo ye opportunity means soto ndol ma wana talent le fang ana ma hafo soto bori ndol ka kumbo football o la ni lose ta ka train mo buka fo ni fango ta train na ifango le ka jibe doro yeta ye boro ke ta train na pour group training is almost impossible pour ka ke fango mo dantan de je ke timu dantan ka ke no bari wati is almost impossible so wokum mayatal dembo ngaje butum mo fo ni mu nyato taleti mo bebe wala duwa kan ngaje alla team wol gunjuri be team dindi jamal be sign kan move to other clubs Janneh Jensaje Gunjur online a report ko ka remove tale to this club. Dumma fo kata first division team ol to fo kata lateral le to second division team ol to Gunjur fa oni min ka compete bang manso ite odula clear ndinye well ibe movement si value are they going up or are they going laterally, but at the end of the day ninki sign fanan kodo ka soto e bulu at least is a for improvement now mo be la fita wol fanan but shed light on us on that.
Yeah, players can move to first division teams because sometimes it's good. Player from the carry jibe. Player Dobije is an important player, but near mutable bag and table ala carrier sa takoma. So can the player do near demand because they want to leave. Opportunity create a leave. So I think 3 to 4 players already will leave to join some first division teams. To me, I think that is a very positive development for those players and even for Gunjur United because those players they need to move because ni will move, other players will not have opportunity to come in. Because they recruited some new players in Alonco. I just praise the whole system in Gunjur right now. They will pick directly from the zonal team because those zonal team will be used some kind of a feeder team. That's a program Gunjur United support with player Mini Alonco. They could develop to become better players. So they have selected, I think, 3 or 4 players this year. Mini Alonco recruited directly from the zonal team to come and support them. So player Mini Lifter only will replace them. Yeah.
Yeah, what kumaya tele purunga incubator soto at least me ya lonko nimbi ni move ta se wali jose no bawo ngalo ne sign football amu mol desire to go and fenko bari lafita nyinne fanana pour Gunjuri mol produce at higher level wo fanan kumaya tele not only ila personal career but akake motivation for young people ko nyim progression obijele development obijele in terms of going up here and there. So nunto coming ron tol wala so mobe kadang Gunjur le maybe foni bondita Juventus is otherwise be maybe wo fana manke chahade kuti wo yalo so mobu kata more than tan ka finti no yeta maybe brikama ning more than tan tata woto or maybe Laminsar and Janneh will tata up but ni want a movement or ups a woman's ya baba bake so wo kake modoli mol wululal sa football na fata lalla nyim fenko sa konim baramaro keta wato minna ka fenso to je mobuka tadula to anolo so one motivation already and one another level in terms of more nyanta serious and appreciate the opportunity fanan min soto even though among futa level dolto but is along ko itol fanan be temale man tarakoma bao mol min nata before it all coming up wol mang any opportunity soto in terms of intol kan dangoro nga jasi soto wala yembende dula do to nga kino tabi kino famo buka mol fanam famo si wo yalo so wol mu kulati mi yalo ko wol bala fa do bijen kata tele nga futa na kino mam futa on time o mam bang so then nga play wo nyama then because kino mam mo because dolka bondi Gunjuru le nin nata nin jita provinces in ganjia media kanda olodi wala kana fole tabiro Kenya wo yano so do je moto buka soto juna Janneh be futa la kubi ka keno then you have to go and play like that might be to say la suo kono ba moto tembulu min be ndila te say la suo kono for safo ko la 10 11 ma fa wala wata domoro li banta fe ngoli banta and so yes, so you know the conditions in that time. So it's a big progress, be alhamdulillah. But woma sabu mole manyan na complain na mole manyan na nyo criticize la mole nyan nyo account lale so that in the system also to me along is accountable. They can try and perform for the better of everybody else. Abdul Aziz Mbeten tulambeja ila mpangodoma la min fofona aning asan jasi for all your contributions. Go ngajele asan wal lawandi wal ye talking odi fananda, definitely, which I appreciate, although Asanta woman taraji, but lawandi also after WC has been there all the time. Bubandim bajo wal, so wal mumoleti hani monko didira, but to recognize them, for their service work. So I was very, very happy to see them, certificates within the public event. Dembo kole ako ba kabirin 2021 ibe nyindulale minul lo mi la top kole ako buka bang bar minul lo mi the challenges mi ya lon ko wol mu kole ako le mi ya lon ko ya mira they need to be addressed or at a football aba sul la ko male demanding minul lo mi la challenges so far.
Yeah, the first main challenge for Gunjur Sports Committee mba folako is the human capacity. Human capacity in the sense science, people are kind of interested to join the sports committee, but in the past, a lot of people did not want to be part of the sports committee. So sports committee, as we speak right now, have a handicap. We try to co-opt some people Lafanka, but among success in that area. So human capacity is one big challenge. Me alone is very difficult for us. Because as at now, as the president of Gunjur Sports Committee, Nina the field to Nima for you tell the president you will not know. Because Iban Taradani, you will not expect the president will be in that position. You understand? Nkalo darato. Molka dunin dato ka tiketo koleki bulokon. Because I want to control the gates, but also the capacity mental at the level that we want. So what is one big challenge? Some of our people resign, you understand, because of their personal careers, you understand. So where I think the model still now is not successful. We have spoken to some people here and there, but mom don't convince no. You understand? But model fanan kataraje, because active, elect already, they try into the system, just like that. One big challenge. So human capacity in the sports committee has been a problem. You understand? So ika mo killing jela 1, 2, 3 roles play ka kaje ko nga mixo nga activities keno. Atara roles nyanta ka play by 2 other people. So what is one challenge? Me alone is challenging. Secondly, we need capacity building. Capacity building is not only for, let's say, the players or whatsoever, for the sports committee themselves. You understand? All of us, we need to go through some capacity building. Put understand the roles to understand. You understand? And the limitations long and then the responsibilities long. Sometimes we look at Jakas in Bulunyokono from the sports committee side, kata to the side of the teams. You understand? Because it's a team, you understand? They make these rules and regulations, but they don't know about them. Rules and regulations me and can call it a ko ninja nyinde bakela. You understand? But it take a Gibela, what did I do? Now, to near the other people, you never if you look at it. Ninku get another echo, do a hot and take so bent. Echo mainakake. Committee can market and it's all down to our capacity. You understand? Because this year, because of let's say schedule tightness layatina, among general capacity building organized for sports committee and team managers. That was my plan this year. But because of Ninyamina feel yellow up and down, move turning now. By the time I later we could not do it. But hopefully, Ning Allen Simaya is going to be part of our activities plan for every year. You understand? Nyanta capacity building for sports committee and team managers. Nyanta capacity building for coaches and team reps. These are very important areas. You understand? Thirdly, thankfully, I'm feeling a small sponsors. I'm not going to call it a big sponsor, but it's better than none. A cast of nada sponsorship dinner is something me along it has very, very challenging. I cannot name companies, but some companies now up to the extent it will fall into approach. Now believe okay back and at the end of the day, they change their mind. We have to be running after them. And this year I engage them when the budget was some we wrote and send them the budget. We never hear from them. You understand? So what can the problem ballot? Kodo be soto. You understand? At the end of the day, can I best spend on our matches? Because right now we are playing the knockout tournament, knockout world play cup. You understand? But every day we have to go back to our coffers. Kakodo Bondige to settle some payments, which is not good for our competition. Because at the end of the day, you have a lot of commitments in the communicate. Because don't attend the team of this and activities plan. infrastructure development is our main target. So right now I'm feeling the Fenko Doka on the dressing room or local. After the dressing room, we want to build a pavilion and we also want to build an office. These are the two main areas left like a Minudogu as at now. But before Jikindika and Kodo Minna, we'll be talking about demand. So at the end of the day, we might not have what we need, but we also have plans in place. Kajiko, Volcano. So you know, the mini alonko, they are very challenging. The fourth one.
Go ahead.
The fourth one, fele in Saunte in Yamina, you understand the infrastructure in the car secure is very difficult. All on the perimeter fence. The perimeter fence, sometimes people cannot control themselves. You understanding big penalty and me along all the stakeholders here support 100%. We are going to fine you, or we are going to suspend you. In team, we are going to fine the team heavily. You understand? So far we have more Sabanani from fine already. You understand? The force match from the more fine one of our. The only thing that we want, we don't want to be finding people. Liverpool more understand because we all have a collective responsibility for go protect. Because among me I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I collapse. That is no success. We want it to be there for the next 20, 30, 40 years. All the success. You understand? Ninga can be just within 5 years, that's not good. So those are some of the challenges they face every day.
Yeah, woku mayata baba kele bao kanyaye ngamira wobota jele muna hansa mole ba ke kanne wo yalo ne secondary school wo wato nini la kanka ngol bije ma fa wala wala kanka ngol bika fwenke no because mol ka podin and that contributes a lot for secondary school la complain bao mol kanal instead of ya jo ye podi and yo mira wo mu jatayale ti bare wo mu insaf agrarian life lo woti ka say ko madron bao ka talking dingo jo ke fa wala sate ni la sate mol support ima wo fanke no fenso men yanta tinya la ka sawni wala wo musen ko mabade ti ngamire tambita wo generation wala le ko mol hane bi ka wol kele bar nyin capacity issues wo mu na problem wala ti bao feo fengi ba lead kan yanta knowledge soto la wo ko wala le bao ya manke ko ila sayo damale yanta sabula so capacity building I think we will do a lot of that but coming nunto konang Gunjur online ya for coming follow to global ka mofula representative na fe na ke committee nyin kono do be anyway global kana mo fe le mi ya lo ko tol fe wala fe ngeda bara ka capacity so but han fosa I wobe care in ban global kana min fe na because most of them kabilo la contribution global la contribute tol ka jibe do mo min site fe wala kabila ke ba min na dia tai na wona fe nanke fal sura ta wo skill set la from that individual tol man ke wala and you cannot send those people back easily so fosa in global kana mo na fe na ba oni ajibe 24 teams nin wol be nata mole fe mini capacity so sometimes dole kanale inene be ka wole je koten but at least for your capacity is na mole fe na for ka soto le sign by in terms of to help you with the manpower but capacity mo adola level leti but go ahead.
Yeah, still now every team is required to put an of lesson to the organizing committee. Me one now move on saying organizing committee, sports committee has the right to fine you each day. You understand? For the past years, let's say 4 or 5 years ago, or beyond that, you can have more than come here for your multi-million site, but they have no capacity. You understand? It's in an only Jamfa they will not know Jamfa can develop. They just go with it, just catch on site and go attend. So the team will criticize well seriously. Katandila ko sign. Binasi mo adopt all of nana model. We have to screen them. They are not good. We are going to reject them. So now people more in Canada they are better. They are better this year. I've seen a lot of encouragement on the side of the team reps in Canada. But team rep will final dedication is about their teams. Then the team will exit that you never see them again. So we can apply on them. You understand why their team is not competing. But as long as the Northern is on, you should be there. Because I told them, sports committee has only few people in the Northern. The bulk of the people in the team will let. For Northern of our role. You understand? Because organizing committee consists of team reps and then sports committee and competition department. Sports committee and competition department, more members are here. You understand? But if the teams can provide 48 people, you understand? Out of that 48 people, maybe every day they can give you 15 people to run a game. You will not have any problem. But to have those 15 people per day is a problem. To even have the organizing committees set up What are the sports committee themselves need the capacity building. You understand? The competition department themselves. You understand? The bigger organizing committee organized in a way whereby you have the teams. You understand? The team will organize go. You might carry caring. You understand? Carrying. And I told post to do this and this. I take it every match or every match day. You take a more 10, 12, 15 commanding. You understand? Being a WhatsApp so you just put it on the group. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. This match you are the ones me and got in the Kanoda, got in the Kanka. Because team all, we don't have sponsors. So our team bigger gate takings no team all. You understand? Because no gate takings we still cannot pay the match balances or we cannot fund other important activities that take a domain. So I don't make a gate takings no team. Okay, unless we have a sponsorship, me alone is good enough. It's a fendi no back to the teams. You understand? So when there is no gate takings, they don't see the need to be part of the game, except for their game. So what is a big challenge? We definitely need the capacity building to go forward.
Dembo Barka Baba ke Yaya Jatago, greetings to you, EB and Dembo Karl. Esa Sumare, Gunjur Online, he is a massive improvement during his tenure. Respect to him and all the GSC members. Malang B. Jasi Nyasi said, absolutely good point, my brother. And Gunjur Online said, Dembo is a fantastic leader with vision to develop sport in Gunjur. He should be supported. He should be supported. Dembo, based on that, I think Gunjur Online be account file. We start scanning stuff more. Pour Gunjura sport, Gunjura business people all. You know, yela advertising with Gunjur sport. Yela talking about how to give back to people. You know, business or business be Gunjur. Gunjur call the business or the sport was an open entertainment for all of us. You know, bao hanin daron na sportman developer Gunjur harobi je follow hani salungo we try and organize sports, you know, because you know mobe pare naji, but we give entertainment to people. Ke barin dolin savo basa ol banya kasi wol ka kontane dobi for $15 or deal because the highest money na means around $15 is let you know more $5 is sabadina, you know, for entertaining him. But I was happy. You know, because nga mo entertain me along kabe banda for him, you know, maybe ka borole minke, maybe ka wurole minke. He was happy with those. Another $15 now. But that was a massive thing. That's the only thing I mean have, you know, in terms of money. Not sport career yes, there was a time that was in any football suits and Jamal for 9 by whatever lombang, you know, and all those things. But that was the only thing I've ever had in terms of money sport. You know, so more being yanta GBL lense minkeno including GDF, police talking to Sadi sport because new sports akagunjur to samba daming to fenti gaming kagunjur to samba currently at the moment collectively amantara jena sport team. So mbenyanta GBL lense minkeno, that means nimu sate dingoti nyante fawnye nkala, what can I do to help my sate, not only na sate, because ila sate contribute a lot, because don't sate muwe bele kambe kulu ila check and balance ifati ata nyao nya kudol bije ni mire la sate le fa fulang le bije bika woke ike mira wol dolla le woyalo. So nse mine give back to Gunjur. You know, if that means nimman kodo so tanga siso kono dananga ta nganya ini fenso la prunga fenso tinya, you know, deninya ntamalula wala, because here you are not even giving but you are destroying, you know, fengo me ya lonko soma andi tetije kola legina le mini ya lonko wala se nafa so da because bidin wal fele ndolma nafa mi mira wolka wala so to beyond ndolla mira lo fango ya lo. So Gunjur Online, we are happy to give a slot to GSC, you know, here to come and discuss the program and raise awareness on what they are doing, you know, to garner financial support, you know, for their program. Sometimes, you know, anytime we don't have to come to you in a program, so the ideas or to come to us. And sometimes some of these small business, we have to put them on the spot, you know, because, you know, through Gunjur Lab Komume Be, well, and Imang unique to have what you have. Sate be a contributor to have one way or the other. Yeah, means soto, yeah, and you have to contribute back to the pot. You know, so wokumayata baba kele Mariama Jawara Juaram Fawla Musogo. Gunjur is well organized town, and say bravo. 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐚𝐥 Touray Carla has a great vision, you know, and SS is about the amount of talent in sport in Gunjur is so much, both in football and athletics. So new talents should not go west. We need to know Benyin harness lanyaming. You know, there were a lot of vision here. but definitely coming reach out to us or any information sort of give it to us behind the scene about Dolman Darabunju, more like information or dinner, then we put them on the platform so that we can Gunjur business or trial demanding invite here and ask them what can they do for the sport committee. And not ball killing the fail, and even toro le fail, and it's all contribution. One landing don't maybe back killing the deal because plastering is going on. What plastering GFF the sport committee barbecue, but yeah, coming in for voluntarism is on the rise here also. So what impressive discussion, Mr. Janneh, Omar S. Janneh. Thank you, my own big brother and Mr. Touray. So you know kuleti mi ya lonko so Dembo Brina tanang what are your achievements? He said
my phone is sorted down.
Oh, sorry, don't worry. Battery ole banda fo?
Yeah.
Yeah, battery table table kono je.
Telephone mo jana mala fo sa 3.
Yeah, then we can sort that out. Ngamira ibe call behind the scenes so that Ali will sort out. Asan Jesse Mpala brother say Gunjur is a household name in terms of sport in the Gambia, much more the new Nyamina football field. So but the war momentum we need to uphold it. Gunjur dingo be nyanta jela len se miwo minkeno and hanni mini be on the ground is a minkeno for la £5 for voluntarism to go and give yourself. If we give a GIF so the sport committee, give a GIF our own model because I tell them the incubator to me until be produce. So kumimbe wonya mambe nyanta jelale ko ye obligation so tell parents all la nyaming until la parents all mume be fanga nite mume be la parents wala mugunjurti mo be la grand parent wallet. What can we do purunga Gunjur tanga 45 in terms of kanyim foundational bill so that they don't have to depend on employment from other model me a sport sort of BB found na fala welcome mo jamale na fa wala mo malo mimbe duno mo malo soma ninga foundational bill yang Gunjur samba to another level in all areas jamale be dunna kono because hanin toloma benefit also to ndingole nyanta wo benefit so tolal so wala na Gunjur ko be dawo de nyante fango jinin kala what can I do to contribute to Gunjur development especially in sports because new sports konga mim for ala fenko manke dindingol kata football or kana but akadindingol sabula ye distract from other things ye bondi searing maybe found dundi cool economy ya lonka be hamla de tomorrow because we have free hands so to imalebe minkela sometimes that's gonna but need after play at the top level il after more year to then you have to train what training all has to be on a daily basis though that distracts you from all the distraction young people me a lot of energy be bulo kono but imam fenso to be minkela so sport can do that what it can do is sport like impact on people's health is immense. I'm telling you, no matter what, ila health is 50%. Sports can help you a lot. Purila jati kendeala nse kurang avoid as much as possible. Ninga benefit long family luo lungi bebe wula le taye mamang. Dobje nenyi mamang for mol kamire nyanta football le play la wale nyanta taraboro le la no. Ise taman wa leta doku le la kankang to e taro e bondi bala mamang o sifa isa ke to another level is a working on the puri mamang that's all balabonyo to puru mamang and wobe is categorized as sports hanning mini dobi ka su borin dole ke ka fengole ke ka camel borin dole ka camel racing wall probably mantara religion ko na man fenke bar wal ka kulle ke mi yanko mamang lo is an entertainment for them but mamang lo mi ya lo ka se fenke so sport la impact on people's individual health is endless ni mini ya long. So baraka mini kakamol fana united is only sport that can bring Gunjur be finti mo be kontan ngata nyo bendum motol nim fengol kang mote moji be la bawo nim politics lom the other side are thinking of Jamal Longinity will be kamfari nyi don be fengol but sport ni winter Gunjur be le ka kontan hani minimum na frate kono so that foster that communication that bonding akamin create is second to none so wole asabu nyanta sport kono fandila le be ajiben se minkeno for ninkele finding nga tesi toke nse miwa minkeno in terms of kambulo di nyola so that was at number one marketing tools for Gunjur kabiri nung ne aje banjun Gambia town team o kana ika training session or sort of with even had in Tolibije the town team because a Gunjur long war sport like even up Janneh will produce but I don't know level but ning Gunjur Gambia's town team ojita tola kombo kono aka Gunjur dama kana training na wole to sako bifa na so what I Gunjur to sabato another level fema Gunjur to sama min tambita sport la woto but unfortunately malong we underestimated the impact of sport in terms of Gunjuru la kujama mbenga wofenge wale ya sabu mol bika sonka voluntary ke kalanyo ka niko na modanta ena wodoli ya mira ko committee wale tamu sporti wale benyinku wale man transparent and man fenge. But Neiman transparent, what can you do, in order to improve? You have to be inside to be able to improve the situation, not from outside. More criticisms. It's good to criticize, but sometimes criticisms without action, it reduces you to nothing. So for that being the case, more nyanta trial Ndoma Tampe, great programs. Thanks, Big Bro, and my President Karl. Keep up the good work. We can definitely achieve a lot. Together, nata together, since different opinions to compete, which is very, very good, and the energy is drive into a positive thing. But nana da Gunjur la, mbele nyanta contribute la, for ninke mimi Gunjur bi asiata baba bakele. Ninja da sport committee ta ka fenke, sport manke tulundi, amanke waste of time is not it at all. Se dinu talangi distract no a lot, puriyena, and wala na Gunjur kolbe dawo da on the ground ila business or jani bita advertisement wala kudula dol to ese start no a bigger platform to but see ise persons later no ebe divorce la with minna ya the sport committee la or athletics committee or maybe volleyball yo initiate nga jiben se min keno if there is a platform there me afeke sake individuals are doing fantastic. But in semine keno nkana jeko because jade kendea wolebe sambala nyato ni moli jato kendea to alhamdulillah isa janu sport ka wole foster coming a mimfo when you see the fan club dancing and singing and those kids it just melts your heart model bajela ko ikela time lewe it's not a waste of time. Follow to my be didn't want me man nyoboro kalamutan dole nyoboro bayel kalamutale follow to people like us Janneh kata baye teka ji quality bulo kono yene julo fandi jiola yes or juna puru yebula because the pitch need to be watered and what the kankan kawarele birol dum all the time ka kanka ka jio so fankan that's sport but what fans club pol ka sotale han wo wato kadala le kara ye fan kalam birol nim fengola and all those things but this is another level. So well and together we can see what we can do. And the few people many along few is many but ne Gunjura proposal GB and the amount of people come in the voluntary simple in terms of katado kuolaje in terms of kafitaro Kenya minato Argentina call ani mo jamal club jamal mi along keke wodango do ata bakele compared to the people many along ko be Gunjur. So nyanta wo opportunities tala nga jibe mfele series wo konombe ata mingola what can I contribute to Gunjur because Gunjur contribute a lot ila upbringing the environment the check and balances that are there, the friends that makes you laugh, the friends many asabu at least in so your advice that all contributed because of you have a community that is called Gunjur. So neither they for a certain level what can you do in terms of your ability, in terms of your power, in terms of your energy, what can you do back sometimes so you can all get up ning that as a force there is nothing teming kelano in as Gunjur and more discouraging ka for sport ketatentin sport ketatentin nim sport I used to do anything different what to take but sport per se ala benefit is endless and so sport here man adang pro football or damala what we are thinking is sport in terms of athletics, sport in terms of volley, sport in terms of walking groups, sport in terms of jogging groups because nina ta sometimes nita ta training if into bandeta ta jogging na kebal mi ya lon ko they are 80 years plus ika wolle je they are jogging so we can malule fa what am I doing so ning continue the sport la kam fa mamandi kam mamang kuran jama bijen se will overcome nole then is the myriad of sicknesses me along kaka more disabled easily say mitigate nole a lot by exercising but coming a meme for drone, new institutions, munna institutional sports, nimi ya long covering time of memorial, told the Majan in Tolkana. Gunjur is well known for near Gunjur, near Dabanan for Dauda, Rekafala football team, or Nikomota Gunjur, Rekafala football team. Gunjur to Sambadula to Basse Wallet to Dulal maybe a Gunjur timo. For what Molkana Gunjur call Kamakataka play Basse Wallet to Kapilkane Kamake, Sambajana Wallet to Kasamas Kataka play. Because we create a foundation, we create an incubator. Mia Lonko was producing sports personnel, but be a fella at another level to be Molbe Bunafang Sotology. We have the Stajanes, the Laminsar, Minitata national level Wato, and Mojama Fanang Hani BJ, the Badas, the Mambunas, Fintita Sports, scholarship holding Kujamal, Ye Fangol Nafa, Mol Nafa, Satel Nafa. So nyimu kule di baru wolite kela no somebody need to have a inyanta kwela mole tama wole kang then purunga ni institution no nyinga enhance. So wolomu sport committee la kote, and we can see our leader here Dembo Karl Touray I vision sotole, he knows where he want the sport committee to come pa MJ. This is an incredible. So Mr. President Dembo Touray is such a proactive leader with his executive. Together we can get out beloved community where we all desire. Thank you Gunjur Online for the platform. Yes, definitely nganyo encourage nganyo jibenu wati found in kante semina to give back to the community. Wokumaya tababa bakele and more ye role so semin more kana despair walela criticisms can consume to the extent that the greater good it found jamfandi wala, because model mimbijeni wal mambeng walela ideas might be well bika walleta, but ni believe the idea la you keep pumping that idea but ni after moli irrespect yeta seriously war ideas yemin soto ela criticisms yemin soto, it doesn't take you away from the community. Instead you get yourself involved moli along kwa kanale baraka criticism scale, because we need people who will criticize positively but ni ko ila criticisms wala ila lack of ite femin anyanda kana nyama manyana kela wala nyama bakata wo nyama wala nete jamfata jela, then what tinyaro like then motela criticisms accept la, you will self blame yourself, because at the end of the day because what individual ta ye blame, because new positions are transcend molo bije mini bije bi so molo man ta taraje sinindin dol le betaraje. But at the end of the day, the greater loser here is Gunjur. And the moment that Gunjur lose, because Gunjur wala mumbela dulati manta make sure that Gunjur is successful. Now successful the funding kel mini kanani mini BJB and in tomorrow mini gabo momo inyanta wala kela legacy building moment atulaja. Nyanta min kela isa mu legacy le kelo nite bondita nyimbanko kang which is going to happen because you're not going to be here forever. Mol be remember la minella ya foko nene tampe wol nene ka Marseille fite tolle nene ka silo le fite tolle nene ka ko ni ko ke here and there. People will remember. That's what legacy is, so Dembo Nadia alai very soon very soon mba jela pura na murundang alafuno some isu soto. Then but alhamdulillah abinala very soon then se kacha tanga continue but coming ngamin for drong near the cool man kam ikam fengeta nyaonya follow don tol football yes jasi sol bembulo kono bari ngamin fo en tole kolo ya kuballe soto so nin doli o kolo ya so jannin tol kana mini bije wol nin wol ba fole alhamdulillah Mr. President alhamdulillah, Mr. President, finally you are back. Thank you, Pakunta, for all the arrangements anyway. Buduwo, Mr. Dembo Kamwele?
Yes, Kamwele.
Okay. Yeah, coming, Dembo is settling down finally. No setback in Dingo Soto, but alhamdulillah, we will be online very soon, Dembo. Then Sansa coming a for drone, Tol Wawa tol football shoes song, if only Katani from Nia Soto, to the Nima Soto, Ajarate Teta la football or so work at me. Dembo coming be mim folk and Kafole Kunung Minulomu, some of the achievements. you know, ye achievement le soto, ila nyin 2021, 2024 at the helm of the things, nyaton kaya kono, min achievement olti. And of course, la failure sol fananti te fami min ko really, I think I should have done this differently. Wala nyanta nyinde ke la man nyinde even though be position no let, but reflect tibabol ka nyinde for self reflection. You know, la achievement olti fam proud ta minila. It's a minute and anybody else, and you know, of course, it's gonna be your legacy.
Na achievements first of all, ba Jibira Dami, Kabirin Gunjur was 2016. Super Nuetan win. This one is on the side of competition, but that also. Kabila Super Nuetan win as a community. Bodaji qualified to the second division that same year. Kabila Botola. Up to around 2021, my play can report we have not been having glory. So when I came in, the first thing that I did, because Gunjur, the Kombosa district tournament is a tournament me along Gunjur as a community, ma value back because of they have some problems there with the organizers in the past. So when I come in, let us not worry about what happened in the past or whatsoever. What we should do, we should look at the kids that we are giving opportunity to. We don't win to win the district tournament. You understand? In order to see we feel is important or whatsoever. But to participate, you will come out. You understand? I can't push and pull at the beginning. But at the end of the day, we went there and run over everybody. That's a trophy you win. You understand? Also, I'm very proud, Kajiko. The West Coast Zone of B is the biggest community football in this country. Don't let me force people to minute that I see tournament create. Now, create in our first year, we won it. You understand? So, competition on the side, we have been doing very well. Coming for the past 4 years ago. You understand? Now, district tournament will win. Now, West Coast Zone will win. Now, Super Cup will win. And we have been to 2 finals. You understand? Wokola, now the beach soccer also introduced in the community. We introduced to the problem because we don't know what beach soccer is. You understand? We competed in it for the 4th year, that up to the semi-final. Now, we came out 4th. So the past year, I mean, the current season, that we competed and win it. So don't get our winners that in the past 4 years, we have been winning trophies here and there. Well, it's very, very important because everybody is motivated. Beach soccer is sport at me and malo. But those who are playing it, let's go and play. They want to play it because they are feeling strong already. You understand? Gunjur as a community now, last final we win. The amount of people winning that in GBA, I was shocked to see that amount of people. More expect. But what it's very good to win trophies. So what is wanting me, I count it as a success on the pitch. You understand? So Niboto Woto, na success number one, Nyamina Filo is one big success. Me alonko, everybody will be proud of a Helenba dressing room or local NJ on the Sunday. And also we have engaged in training our coaches. You understand? And a coach training organized Janneh is very successful. One of the senior coaches in California, you should do this every year. Akonyeko aton di found misunderstanding being coaches holding referees and organizers team in the carbon. I do it as an example. The whole of this year we have few problems. Famous because of these trainings that you are conducting. So when we cool the mini alonko until era kono ngol create le kaje ko aton di found ka cool develop. So all achievements that many are they are very, very important for us. Yeah, yeah. So wokola na sports committee la set up near Jube. Some decisions started to bring in people, most especially on the side of finance. I want us to be excellent in that area because all other areas can have problem. Multi is a big issue until you go on $5 of filitan. Until $5 of mark. That is where you have the biggest problem. So area nga try to make so nga cover nga they are professionals when it comes to accounting and reporting. So I count all those things as for success. You understand? And also can you order sports that inculcate into the system? It has never been there before. Nenaman constitution also. Me alonko, I order sports defined. We are a sports committee. And there is a person me along ko atandi ko Gunjur every sporting discipline ayan talaga tondi fa coming ka participate on the ka fen create But war is just a statement in the sport in the constitution. Me along go ma jeko is relevant. Akatara jewol nyawaro. So nga jeko based on that on the statement alone, I have the right to bring in other sports. So we are on that road. Kajoko nga aton di sports rules sambanang me along go they are only going to enhance us. Kajoko na nyato ta sa waraje. So also those are some of the successes me along ko nga feel ko nga wasotole. You understand? Therefore, personally, because of all these engagements here and there, I can see I'm becoming I mean, I can more Kumaro to somehow demanding, even not only in Gunjur, but outside of Gunjur. You understand? Because near India, at the West Coast level, they entrusted me to become their secretary. So I run a very big role in that West Coast competition. I'm part of the executive. I'm also part of the organizing committee. So I almost run everything. You understand? In that the competition. So only I see them all as successes. You understand? But near give on the side of let's say from failure or areas many along one manke very important areas. Number one, I have worked so hard to attract sponsors to make this place a place me algo mo iwa ko nim tada je invest je. You understand? We get it back. You understand? Work at a very big challenge. You understand? I could not bring in real sponsorship to this community because left like a team will empower. Be empower nyadi wala sponsorship also me alongo. I will be able to give teams every match day they should be able to go home with few thousands. It's a camping will need a person here could be on the ball. Oh, it's a lot on my head. Me algo margin you know. You understand? It has been my plan kajoko. I am the president of Gunjur Sports Committee. But I take the responsibility of going from office to deliver for letters. You understand? Come all call, ka attend ko anyanta mako la anyanta mako la. You understand? At the end of the day, unfortunately, mbikana fence or lafta minna. You understand? So war is something near I consider it for the one of the greatest failures. You understand? In my office. You understand? So I tell you the biggest problem tintenga mira ngamin soto, and also our inability to although nga some sports amanan but nganyim plano la watu minna kana sign nin ko tata anyama by now we will be having a lot of sporting activities year round. You understand? But still now, you understand? Big soccer I call that a success, but volleyball is not even in the system. You understand? It's in the constitution, but our mantra system of Angon at all. You understand? Wrestling is in the constitution, but it's not in the system at all. You understand? Basketball, we have a small test of basketball, but I can say it is not yet there. So all the other sports, now like football, and in beach soccer, all the other sports, I consider them we have failed in those areas. I even admit that to the Congress in the last year activities plan milla for the season, unfortunately, be attended for implement no. You understand? Why my implement and I apologize to the Congress file but unfortunately no. But yes, still we move forward nga we'll try to implement no. You understand? And other ideas samana na football or na sports year one. Yeah. Or na self-assessment nga kilo mutano as now.
Dembo, thank you so much. It takes a strong man pour molni alanko kela failure ta ka accept. Nyum dolman ke individual failures, nyum collective failure leti. Bao business jamal lebe Gunjur, mini alonko ani model is offending ken or less min ken as always, but probably marketing enough is especially internationally kajibe most min ken but here and there you individual do individual contributions but wo manke sustainable sponsorships to me alonko timu jamaka la hani bi nyin team bale mi yanko be top ni la ko di jamaka bondi sponsors le individual on yanke ke joko di bala bare sponsors fanan kamil la fe la ko ka woka sia baba kela net worth ka sambasanto dan coming sort of from their pay. So what matter in terms of motivations esako promoting other sport discipline was massive development, basketball and big ball, because you have been there only 3 years or 4 years. So you never done data no automatically for gradual things because can you institution slow among killing kuti. Football has been going on in Gunjur, as long as possible. Ndol wato tolka dan tolka gypsa wall level ko wall moy madalu dabo wall and all those things but you have the daba kabri wo wato wall nimbi wonte womutu long time so the foundations are there. The discussions helembe wall assign can you discuss might be wo basable and semira nga latitude create pour kanyim fenke asante asiko plus the Gach global trophy fanang
yeah
yes,
I forgot that.
You forgot that you were along. So the sport environment, the sporting environment, especially football, but potential opportunities lebije, Gunjur ye means soto me along really as a more hopeful in the near environment or GB, although mine sport, but football or in terms of football, opportunities lebije, Gunjur as an environment. I mean, this sort of more okay, the future looks very, very, very bright, or anything else. Opportunities for you. Mean GB kavo manim potential tap followed, but potential mean be new water after alhamdulillah, but it will come gradually. It's not going to be one day thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, Montagela one day quote the development is step by step, and it takes a lot of time. Niaji be Gunjur potential min be Gunjur and talent wise is okay, and but Niaji be in the Nyamina Philo is among the best fields right now in the Gambia, and then right now about 20 for high profile games about all the attract. So if you want to invest your money into something, it has to be those kind of 20 different places whereby a lot of people go and see matches. Gunjur sign. A lot of people are coming to see games because Kunu Mom Infinita for the first game was good for Gunjur United, and then that is going to continue. You understand? And then we are expecting to have more important games here. So it's just a matter of time, but in the near future, you understand? 20 from Waris will be because Diakuya 20 from will graduate and then develop to a higher level. So Diakuya the businesses will come and support us. So what is something near is going to happen? And near the environment of NGB Gunjur right now, people have a lot of ambition to invest into football. You understand? Because right now I think we have 3 teams. They are competing in the 3rd division qualifiers. They can become proper divisional teams. So the environment for sports, potential to back to create more teams in the near future, whereby competition is going to be at another level. And near Gunjur found as a community, you understand? Each time that I think it. A crowd in this West Coast is massive. You understand? It's among the biggest zones, meaning they attract the highest crowd. You understand? When Gunjur is playing. So if I were a businessman, you understand? I would give my money to Gunjur. You understand? Kajeko, you understand? In a fan soul, they wear my brand. Wherever they go with me. Because they go in large numbers. You understand? And they play for a community. Community don't know me alonko. It's a winning community. It wins trophies. It wins games. So ngamera mobe potential me BJ. You understand? Maybe they have a president of Gunjur Sports Committee. So as a cancer call sembo waran. You understand? But businessman niela korsiroke, you will know ko jang fembijan. You understand? Gunjur kamotol le wulini motol to go for a game. We have a massive fans club. Me alonko they are well organized. So if you should invest in those people, you understand, a brand can go to a higher level. You understand? So I believe there is a lot. You understand? Me and most are tapped from Gunjur from a business perspective and from a sporting perspective as well.
Dembo baraka bake yenyi mimfo mbine kan puru at least ita as an individual ila nyi sacrifice ninku koleta nyawa time ol siata nin criticism semilan aye sambadula mu maybe mbeto puru molsa understand volunteerism amanke free amanke consenti because la minja memi Gunjur online CEO voluntary minke is too much and don't me be nga beke voluntary civility sport or other community things but be alhamdulillah ma more dobje more ka more development or assessment be kodisoto da malela but being an experience means that na in sambada me anin set in sense some as me women can at any level pour more importance funding kele importance because say kolon sing otije and funding ke jama be wolo mu la reservations they think ko nyanta involve la nyin kono le bi tiri kilin doro ye nafa soto je dunia bi kata wo nyama manke straightforward things, for it out through some of the self-sacrifice la, and volunteerism is one of the best way pour que fon sell out, pour que fon market follow, and it's a benefit of means to je wo kumaya dal. But coming jet fee won nim fiangol ngamira global e be person la demanding mbe nyinen kala fanan bawo ko nim business woli la kodo spend nyindulato ibe return soto la lesson so explain business woli pour wo soto nyadi de pour se wo understand kana sila ka invest ka sports nin committee fenke and nima return soto but to give community social responsibility ata bakele bari ntolu wo wato just imagine ndol ka mano e ka mobe charge mani body full alla mani poti saba dol ni mani koyo ina dol ni mani wule ina dol ni bara mano ina dol ni fenko ina wala mun na logic so ni wo kafundingo la nyoka mano be different link ba mo mano min be mo bulo kono min ni min jine ma wolo wo ay ka manager so tole baro manager wol fam kodi man tara wol bulo kono ka kata ka company ni fengol ka war fon dol fana contribute. So nimma mobe kana ya fu boila mano le la fenko le ngola nyoka na I mean si na nyankata wol si ngota bi na wo fenke so we go and play and perform. So nka funding ke nka atandila how modo nyanta nyi sport live la le pura tara alive for sacrifice. So that soma modo le min jina woli sa enjoy kataminto la because ato ka benefit wol min fo ndol ne mira wala fam ko nyanta wol so la football o kono we are just doing it might be ibi lo nyim football karti might be forward so ni baramata fanan mobe ka janja wala nyama fente club bulu to help you for ni la moli ma ko wala they don't give you anything so ñin mu kullete mi yalon ko mol jamal le sacrifice fa futa jang adul fanan be level minta ko ya tal bulu nyawnya pour sacrifice pour soma modul fanan na enjoyment o setambe wala banko ka develop wala nyama community ka develop wala nyama so bar fo ete wakili sacrifice ta pour modul se sport ning debate nin sa continue yalon ko heleb alhamdulillah dol vesco nin fenkol wolba ganye problem o fangoti so sometimes the first vessel in found like a bindeke no kodo la nyo kan tata ene ngati sadi min be mulun ta do mfama ya tanga number wali safe bala ni fenko kopati do wala mu Juventus la fenko so there's a lot of history near wali jibe bi wala hanan fele fo ka contribute sate la kote nyomu la wo but they went through hell compared to be at be min kono so some might be mini jina wal fanan ba fula to tata ko le akole kono because it only they have it more easier. They have it easier than at all. Then over business also, let's come to them. Janneh and conclude. For any investor, Gunjur la fenkoto, it all from say return back so can you explore that for us a little bit? At least businessman only being given. It's a long potentials for their return when they make this investment.
Well, atondi niya jibe fenko invest in sports. Jama molka visibility la ñu baake pour mo jama seen brand lo mo jama seen brand je. So if 1,000 people for example can move from Gunjur to Banjul wearing your product and services, I think that is very good for your business. You understand? Ning ataro let's say telephone service long or something like or money transfer service long. You understand? Whereby let's say we have 24 teams. You understand? 24 teams will be at let's say Kela service use. Because right now this year we have a sponsorship with Atondi for Cash Up. So Cash Up some of their conditions is volume to pay our registration fees through their app, which was done very well, and the manager was very happy with us. Kajeko, we have a very good start. Now you can fee 99% of your through the app. You understand? We even plan to turn in a match, play a match bonus kajo through the app, but unfortunately, woman na possible no. But if you Gunjur feel to be, you find cars of everywhere around the field, the border with Dawda. So, Momona the Hanna GFF la match them, Omega Gunjura mighty. You understand? All these matches are on social media places or whatsoever. If you look at the highlights of yesterday's game, even Cast of Janneh. You understand? So what is good for Kasop? The whole world is seeing Kasop in Gunjur. You understand? So now Gunjur is not a failure for this, it's good for their business. So if others also can come, you understand? They are going to enjoy the same thing. Because Gunjurla zonal team is a market for everybody. Gunjurla divisional team is a market for every business. Gunjurla la picho, la stadium is a market for every business. Momo nataje, la business will be seen all around the world. Because today we have live streamings here and there. Mobile kaje. You understand? And Gunjur is a large crowd because near even the last West Coast Zonal Final. The zonal final, the final was sponsored by one company. I don't know where this child falls, something like that. They don't sponsor the whole tournament, they sponsor the final. It was a small sponsorship from Dollar Zero as a committee at the regional level. But it was a big opportunity for the sponsors. Because you don't come as sponsor. The whole of Fonyi has 5 districts. Ibele Asan, Ibele Ado, Gunjur, hundreds of people will they hold on the course as a replica jersey, not coming official jersey forward. Replica. Hundreds of people hold on the course from me. Kodum. If you should invest in Gunjur at that level, hundreds of people hold on the course, hundreds of people. If you should invest in Gunjur here, in your business, your product is going to be used by hundreds or thousands of people every single day. So it's a good venue, it's a good place for business. Definitely.
Dembo finally, it's one dunta nyunkono, Ebrima dunta nyunkono, emani level the exposure, yemin soto, the level of ila maturity compared to your age in bao mbe karandila watu in the primary 6. They could be the more Dembo munyintite lala wala. It was just so tiny, malong me. Even you at that age at primary 6, you're so tiny compared to many people.
Yeah.
But today, this program exposed how ila maturity is, how far you go, or how far you going in terms of ila development generally, ila generic development. So womu kulete mi ya lonko akumaya ta purpose because ntol nene tartala not to your level, but probably in travel tale ne wante, but our life has been about volunteerism and teaching in fengola and nafa amin kenna bao fon sai mobe ka kodo lejibe how much is in your bank or any kamoto sifa jelle borendi. But in terms of the personal development and everything, wokumaya talembe another level leto thanks to na volunteerism mi along kai expose. Even to come to Gunjur online, the exposure means so even though it's voluntary in terms of money, for take a but I exposure mean dealer is second to none in terms of skill developments and many other things, So it's a for in terms of purka wakilika sacrifice. Suppose sacrifice or me along you are doing it for the general good, for ila satelo, ila bankolum. Purka dumf kukono ka kumasin sacrifice like a voluntary. Imam fenyini je po janning at least hannin tan imam kodi soto je imam di min soto lafta min bari wo joni ko ne fenne lan je mi yalon ko soma wo fango anibe benna dulado le to fango se jakali ba fula nyinketa nyaadi le wo atar ni ko ma fele reflect sa bo ngo sacrifice min ke ara wala na ta nyato ten di maji binna benta kete silo to mi yalon ko will take you to somewhere else. So you can tell people, if you develop Tanyaming, be level into Gambia sport fraternity, even level into not your age, but how respectful you are, respected you are there, and many things. Talk to the young people. They are Janneh Futalaambari Dunta Wolam Tijani to the T-boy. We move great leadership Dembo Touray and all the supporters of the project, Abarakabak Uncle Tija. Go ahead, Dembo, finally.
Yeah, thank you. Come here, Funyami. Before I came into Gunjur Sports Committee, the highest I've been in sports was a local coach in my Northern team. Thank God, Gunjur as a community once trusted me, being allowed to coach the town team. So, na longo mola longo. Any other development is within Gunjur here. That will be a multi before I joined the sports committee. You understand? I joined the sports committee because I have a concern. Me and I want to correct. I went in after some years, WC feel tired because now his time is over. I was not even interested in becoming the president, to be honest. That the Congress people see I should take over the role left by WC. I had no choice. At the end of the day, Wakil Tato become the president. Since I become the president, na life montarta can come at all. It has been going forward. Was been named Model Kadiamu. Couldn't name Wollo. You understand? They will call me in Kachandi call me. It's important sometimes, even at a personal level. You understand? So in sports, I know a lot of people. You understand? The president of Brikama Sports Committee, Lamen, everywhere, Serikunda, East, West, they are all telephone or whatever I need from them when I call them. Whatever we can do together, we do it. You understand? Not that also, even up to the highest level in Gambia football office. You understand? If I want to speak to any one of them, I can speak to them. That is all because I'm the president of Gunjur Sports Committee. You understand? I have relationship with everybody. You understand? And then respect bala bandi moja matema. You understand? So that is all down to my position as the president of Gunjur Sports Committee. Nimmantara no water. I wouldn't know those people. I will not have anything to deal with them. You understand? Nte Gunjur Janneh West Coast and what thing na kanana njang. Nka feel like if you want food, just let me know. I will provide food for you. Among Ken can fending and can provide. You understand? Because of that, you understand? A lot of people like me, they respected me. You understand? Just because not going because the war was but the Kaujela is a special treatment whenever they are coming to Kunju. Gavin none of them will laugh on you. I will bring food for you. So I always take food to the field. Bulukaneko Domoroke. They feel so happy. So West Coast Jamo from here to Fonyo up to Kalai. You understand? I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me. From there up to Banjul, a lot of people know me, and I have relationship with them. You understand? So I thank God now because volunteerism sometimes you feel it's a waste of time or whatsoever, but a service was service render to your community or to your country for free. Alongo is not free. It's not free. The society will pay back. You understand? Alalejo will be here already, and the whole of Kumata bed. Every good service you mean kera sate when tela bankoe. Ala be jola for that. You understand? And society will pay back one day. Either I wait for jola or ibe dimbala jola whatsoever. We have seen a lot of people. Many along these people they sacrifice for this community. It's all the time when they don't have nothing.
Yeah.
You understand? But being a dollar dimbal jele, how well they are, how respected they are because of the forefathers you seed me fee or the falling. You understand? So definitely whatever I do with my partners or my colleagues, you understand? We are not looking at the money side of things. Mantra oji beka. You understand? Nila for money side lela. We can gang up together. You understand? Nka cool arrange kwa mfebo nyami. Nka kodo be no idea nye. Mota alo no konkele kodi fa do mo lefa. You understand? But we have been so honest with ourselves. You understand? Kaje ko nga tondi fa nga fengol manage in the name of people. Nga manage ne we mi yalon ko. More appreciate wala nyama. You understand? At the end of the day, ala kita njo. At the end of the day, society will recognize us. They will remember us. At least history will remember us because just recently, nanying project ko mbalo kan tenting interest in project ko. Carpenters from Gunjur nga sa Facebook level. They volunteered. A group
I
of
saw
them.
them. I saw them. Yes.
They were led by Baba Sise. You understand? Baba Sise international football program in my whole life. He came there with his son and some other different colleagues in the carpentry firm. They did it for free. They did it for free. Kabriyawa, only 5 seats. All of monkey time. Ko yung 5 seats ode. Nimba wala, I want all of you to come. Because I want us to have a picture. Or picture we want the whole world to remember ko atole nyingi. And dali at no cost. You understand? Kabingo Fedor Fan be appreciate back. They came within 30 minutes they were done. Okay. I put it everywhere so that everybody will remember. Ko nyune nyinge Gunjure at no cost. You understand? What the ma is enough. You understand? God will reward you and then the society will always remember you. So voluntary is not a waste of time because there I'm doing my work. You understand? Gunjur Sports Committee, you understand? I don't have any financial benefit from Gunjur Sports Committee. But, you understand? Ngala do ko min ke ngana family samba wala. You understand? So, nga time mo min soto, ngolo create ka Gunjur Sports Committee la affairs on. So, at the end of the day, I thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, but Dembo Abaraka Bake, Baba Muna friend, childhood friend. I'm not surprised, Nganatalo Ninja, but Masu, so but Biriaf, I'm not surprised. He's a community man, and that among sport collaborate, his brother Lambaling, going guy almost sport, all Wuluta sports lekono. So I'm not very surprised at all, but thank you so much, Yankuba, well done, Dembo. You definitely showing good leadership. Keep the ball rolling. I'm a proud teacher also. I'm very proud to know these are some of the people share. and ngalo na student jamal lebe jibe rola jang. I know they are doing their own quotas one way or the other, to have an impact on this certain commanding beba ma wala ne ka model, and that is Gunjur. But I mean din dolla buka wala emphasize but into jola no, so ntol benta kila fonga bondi je model e continue ka dia la bawo ma fengo bele ke wo banko kam mim yo bari yaya jata, definitely not student or theater, and I remember most of them, don't even what I say remember. But alhamdulillah, I'm proud to be about teaching us that as a voluntary. We did teaching us what on the secondary school before coming to primary school. So but alhamdulillah more being ante fango jelale coming amin for don't ke fango jininka and semina keno community, because at the end of the day be nimfemanta say you mean to put forward, especially for people more be well remember you going nothing other than 7 pieces in guitar. So it's a fair offense to ngam in community na fa nyo yin na nyadi in terms of having an impact and building a legacy, and when nimmi fenkete ko do so to nyaaw nyaay ani sanga bungote bika fo nyimo ko ti baleti bika nyim fan all those is more coming fa inte ma ko nyinde la ka fo fenkete ka wole moy ila ko di ko mo buka wo fo la to ngamira suwo ko no sitela mole ya fa bank account jelle babulo ko no pour ila talaro. So more being proud and see yourself in Gunjura development. Nimim bikata nyo inyala, and that means criticizing. So I'm very, very, very proud with the trajectory of Gunjur, cool bitata nyadida numbe funding kel challenge so that ye wuli sera grand place ol nin cool ke bari tollom soma alfal. And soma alfal wollo mujita dingoli sotomi ya lon kol fananjita soma alfal. You need to prepare those people. And just to waste your energy and to be carefree in terms of human care, divorce with your energy and your talents to give to the community. 99% of who you are will be a damning. Then here careless work to the extent that things fall apart. For in Tibabol for me a boomerang, and I ate a affect. Bawne Gunjuruman dada hanni te ko bondi taje ibading idori barinding abol malale ko negatively abol malal positively abol malal yo be alhamdulillah so wala asabu. I'm proud of you. I hope nyimbe kela karanda ning wala da bale fonin ke mumebe nga reflect on ning kacha, not only the niceties here but the moral lessons of ning kacha pour ye wala ni ya jibe mbese minkeno and make that country proud, and especially Gunjur Mbedawoda. Na difference all need to be constructive. Ila difference manyan na sabula ye bori Gunjuro la kuwala wale nyori Gunjuro la developments la. It's a more criticize, but what can you put in place then? Inyante found in kala wala because ne want ila criticisms be reduced to a fool. Nendaro no iteka to criticisms da male be wuro la ne ko do ko e ko e ka bali buluje ne ko fe ofen e bali buluje so ni criticize the more ka genete la nobody take it seriously mbe mobe tentula mbal jayla ni jiberalu yama juare mfawla musoko. Well done Dembo, you are a great son of Gunjur, very proud. Gunjur online na miya mutabasi ngotolo na bosti la menjamme anin na jiberal be dauda anin mini binanyim programo jibela kafale ko alla kenofel in terms of kind of funding kelita ke makwe ke sponsor ke support, especially na mini ya lonko ibulo e ko demanding in terms of ila businesses. Janneh bita ala business or ila business or sponsor la advertise la karadol la Janneh bita wula kono nyino fala o wula kono nyino balundi la su kono nyino tayo balundi na keno kelen kana kesibijan dubangot mbenga longa jiben se min keno in terms of the business so that in say legacy bill in say funding kelita ngi mall tomorrow ninke bayata wala hannim fata we know we will be proud people under the earth because we selflessly give back to community. We divorce with our energies, with our resources, and give to the communities that matters. A community is directly linked to you. And as always, Gunjur Online is here. Pour more problem also, come back to us, contact us, and we will be there. We will create time for you. Ngananang then se cool kacha pour mbese nyo faham nse kacha no sa jibe nse nyo develop no nyadi bawo ntitala no nyo kom after what is in 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐚𝐥 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐤, you're not going to go anywhere. We can only develop through community endeavor, through unity, through understanding each other, through criticisms, but criticisms that will be followed by action. Mbali tentula mbali jayila, ala baraka, alamang suto tobe dia, ala baraka.
If you are wondering where to stay in the Gambia, you are in the right place, 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐚𝐥 Village. 8-minute drive to Gunjur Sandwich. We have luxury rooms for rental, fully furnished, swimming pools, restaurants, scissors, housekeeping, drinks and waters available, security protections, barbecues, equipment for us to service, JBL wireless Bluetooth, official parties and birthday parties. For more info, contact 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐚𝐥 Village. And if you love this video, please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, Bafri Diata.